Here's the problem with being friends with a hoe. It's not bad to be friends with a hoe, but you really have to be aware of being friends with a hoe. Because being friends with a hoe can reflect on you and rub off on you in a certain way. And I'm not saying you should be judging your friend based on the lifestyle she has. You never want to judge your friend for anything. That's wrong. But you definitely want to be cautious to the actions she does in her life, because sometimes her actions could really affect you in a way, especially when you're at school or when you're at work. If you're at work, you don't want your coworkers and your boss to look at you some type of way, and you don't want your school to be judging you for some type of way. And plus, people believe rumors pretty fast. And I'm not judging nobody based on their choices. I feel like people should definitely be who they are. If someone's lifestyle is a certain way, if they're doing something that you don't necessarily agree with or you don't do yourself, that does not mean you have to go and copy them. Because if you copy their lifestyle, not everyone's going to believe you do the same thing. Some people have a lot of insecurities. Some people just have a lot of bad habits that they do. And that doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. And if they try to influence you to do that, you should probably cut them off. Especially if they're doing something that is unsafe, or if they're doing something that could definitely ruin your reputation. Let them be who they are while you be who you are. And they have a whole mentality that's not going to be compatible for you two. And you definitely don't want to be friends who are so male-centered, because if they're so male-centered, they would definitely leave you in a situation where you're by yourself and just so they can go be with a man. That's actually unsafe, especially at a bar or a club. We're not leaving with a man just to go do whatever. We're sticking together for safety reasons. So this is why you need to be friends with somebody who you share the same values with, and people who, and surround yourself with certain people who match your values and your goals. If you are a wifey, be with wifeys, because wifeys encourage others to be better wifeys. And you want to make sure you love yourself enough to never put yourself in that same position that they do. So never judge anybody for the choices they make, but make sure you surround yourself with people who bring the best version out of you.